Hey, there we go. Right. Let's just start. So, okay. How are we going to do this? Let's just start recording. Okay. So, I've decided to just live stream this is already, nope. A cast, and then record it at the same time, and then make a video after, and people can watch live if they want. Okay. Wonder what the sound is like on that. Who knows? Is that coming through? Yes. All right. Hello. My name is Sam, otherwise known as Function, and it's fantastic to be back in the world of Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever, doing something slightly different this time. I'm actually live streaming this cast. I'm recording as well, obviously, because most people will not watch the stream. They'll watch it later on YouTube. But yeah, let's jump straight in. We're on a 4v4 ladder game. The map is Two Hills, 10k map. I have not seen this map before, so a little bit exciting for me. Let's take a look at the teams. Team 1 in the top right. In the air position, we've got Gnaf going Burgundy Cybran. Over on the left-hand side, we've got Nestor Macno going Scarlet Cybran. Yellow UEF for Dragst in the middle. And also in the middle, Zprom. We'll go Zprom. Playing orange UEF. So 2 UEF, 2 Cybran for Team 1. Team 2 in the bottom left, in the air position, going a dark blue Cybran. We have blue Bobbins going Lavender. We've got Bernie Sanders playing UEF. Cyan with our first Seraphim player today, Hexed. And light blue UEF Escapism Needle. I think I'll just call Needle. So yeah, let's take a quick look at the map. Two Hills, fairly open. Very open, really. Lots of reclaim, 50,000 reclaim. Mostly along the center line here. So I expect, yeah, we're going to see these 4 comms moving into the middle. Drags maybe a little bit slower, but 3 comms moving to the middle so far. We've got a couple of channels going up on the right-hand side. I'm guessing you can't get up onto this side, like along the middle. You have to enter in at one end or the other, and that's roughly mirrored on the other side. And then we've got a little plateau in each corner and some little hills in the middle, just for a little bit of excitement, I guess. Let's speed things up. It's going to take a minute for things to get started. Comms just moving into the middle. We've got our first interceptors out from Blue Bobbins. Starting work on his second air factory. Gnaf maybe moving forwards with his comm, actually. We've got a drop going on from our Burgundy player, Gnaf. So he's sending a few NGs over to the bottom right section. So the 2 corners that are not initially populated with comms, we'll see if those get fought over. See what happens with those. There's not tons of mexes. Often in maps like this you get tons of mexes in the corners, but not so on this map. But I guess a strategic location regardless. Mech Marine moving over here, no kills yet. I think I might have turned off some of my mods. I don't think I can see. Oh no, there we go, it's got yeah. I thought that Mech Marine might have got an engineer kill, but it just didn't. So a little bit of harassment, doesn't go to very much. I think that's the snoop right there. comms possibly meeting in the middle. In a little bit. We've actually got one with the Lavender comm. Bernie Sanders going up to the left there, so trying to secure the top left corner with his comm directly. Ghetto, says Zepon maybe. Speed things up again. So the 3 engineers that were getting airlifted, they made landfall safely over in the bottom right down here. And they've started establishing some land factories. 2 land factories up. The opposing engineers, they're going to start with a radar. Not a terrible idea. Radar goes up pretty quickly, and then they're presumably going to go straight onto the autocannon there, or the plasma cannon, whatever it's called. Some anti-air to defend. A bomber coming out, gets 1 kill on the first pass. 2 remaining engineers managed to finish the 3rd factory, so that's a pretty well established position. It's going to take some doing to get that out of there. So, bombers from 2 different players, but share the double kill there, I guess. So we've got 7 Team 2 tanks versus a few Team 1 tanks, but obviously the version of 3 land factories means that Team 1 will presumably be able to hold on to this location for now. They won't be able to get too far because the plasma cannon has been built. So we'll start building any Medusa. One of the factories is actually getting low. Steady stream of tanks actually coming in over to this corner, but now the comm from Banaf making his way down. So once he gets there, things might change a little bit. We've got a few units stationed up here from Zepon. Maybe he's going to move those in when the comm gets there, I don't know. Take a quick look at the economies. Team 2 actually ahead quite significantly on total mass. We'll take a look at the income. Yeah, they're ahead on income. So, Team 2 taking an early econ lead. Hello, Scoob. How are you today? Enough makes landfall in the bottom right. He holds on to 2 factories. Maybe this second factory might actually go down. There's a decent chunk of mass down here. Second land factory goes down, there's 1 remaining. This is, I believe, an unupgraded comm. Yeah, right. So we won't be able to attack the plasma cannon head on at the minute. Over in the top left, a little bit of engagement is going on. There is a defensive turret in position there, and plenty of engineers starting to hoover up the mass. In the middle, things are going down. We've got some upgrades. Upgraded gun on the Seraphim comm. 0 upgrades on Z-Com's UEF comm. Next, focusing on Wing Commander. He's never dragged out this 1 unit, but he's got regular numbers in terms of both Thams and a few Zoomies mixed in as well. But Drag's actually moving down over here. He's managed to kill this turret, or no, the turret was never completed. Cool. So we've got an upgrade on Dragst as well, so he's potentially going to start getting aggressive with his comm. Hex counter-attacking his side on the center. In the age of Zecon could be in a little bit of danger here actually. Hex slow on the move command, it's actually moving away. There's a second comm and Dragst is upgraded, so Hext probably doesn't want to push his luck. He's about 7,500 hit points. Bomber comes in ahead. Does its best, but misses. Nice little dodge there. Over the bottom right, we've got comm versus comm, factory versus factory, and yeah, a little bit too close for comfort for me, but main action going on down here. Hex holding his own. He's got so many T1 units that he's not immediately scared off by those 2 comms, but he's actually going to start retreating for now. He took out 1 of those factories. Let's go start treating. Drag's just getting some more shots off. UEF upgraded gun from one-shot Z's. 2 shots to next, a significant HP disadvantage. You got some charge off. Drags to about 10,000 hit points to X is 5,500. Again with some units, but neither player really has enough to commit at the minute. Down here, Escapism actually moving forwards. He's got T2 on the con, no upgrades on Nav's commander, but Nav has his auto gun. Escapism just some erroneous move commands on some tanks there. Now that auto gun goes down. Triad about to go up, second Triad in fact, so Escapism doing a pretty good job here, and Ganath possibly in some trouble. We'll be able to get out of range of Triads. The question is, how dangerous is this T1 force moving in? I think he might be okay. He's on 5,000 hit points. Escapism using that T2 commander to build some anti-air turrets, definitely a good idea. Over in the middle, if things have evolved too far, it's pretty similar to where we last saw it. Drags tanking some shots in order to get some shots down on the point defense. Doesn't actually kill the PD there. Might have been a mistake. 2 or 3 more shots to that PD and kill it. Some Lobos being built by Zeepon. Another pair actually going up on Zeepon. He's on low hit points. To get his con back in the mix, he's got another there. Needs to get healthy again. T1 Bomber comes in and takes Hex just below 5,000 points. So he's still moving about again. We've got some T2 units. Ultra is one of my favourite units, most cost-effective units. T2 units in the game, I believe. Ganath still retreating just about. Charge kills a tank. There's some T1 bombers overhead there, 3 of them, but they get taken out by Gnath's defending interceptors. In the top left, Team 1 have made a pretty good play for this corner. They've secured it. Over here, Team 2 have finally secured their corner down here. Nano repair was completed, and we're halfway to gun upgrade on Zeepom's comm. Staying around, I wouldn't mind seeing a nano repair on Hex's comm. Once we start getting T2 air, he might be in a little bit of danger. Yeah, we've got T2 Cybran and air field. T1 and T2 units from Bernie Sanders moving into this fortification in the top left here. He's got some Monkeys there. Monkeys very effective if you micro them. Well, their effectiveness scales pretty much directly with the quality of the micro you use them with. Oh no, I missed it! Zeepon with his double upgraded comm. Oh, 2 comms go down there. Love to see it. So Hex and Zeepon going face to face. I think that was just Con v Con killing Hex, and then it was Blue Bobbins, I think, came in over the top with the kill there. Someone in my chat saying the sound is a little bit loud, so I'm just going to turn that down. Fix that in post, maybe, I don't know. But for the people watching the stream, I'll try and make it a little bit more palatable. So who comes out on top in this 1-for-1 exchange here? Probably Team 2. They've got more units in the area that you can see. There's some T2 mexes that will go down pretty quickly on the side of Team 1. Over here, Bernie Sanders moving his comp up. Sorry, well, he had his comm moved up, and now he's moving back. Lots of attack moves. Attack pings, sorry. Got a couple of Corsairs, I think that's what that is. Wants to get some air support in the area. He's got the T2 on the commander, 14,000 max hit points, so I think he'll be fine. Yeah, all those Burgundy structures have gone down. T1 spam plus a couple of T2 units moving forwards there for escapism. See what we can get done. If we take a look back at the economies, Team 2 still holding on to a bit of an advantage, not as dramatic as it was before, and the passive income pretty much identical. Take a quick look at a reclaim. Yeah, Team 2, most of their economy advantage is coming from that reclaim that they managed to secure for themselves. Trying not to miss any more snipes, comm explosions. Am I right in thinking that Nesto is the only player? No. Blue Bobbins has also kept his comm right in the middle of his base all game. It's fine using that extra build power. And lots of Corsairs over the top of Bernie Sanders. Looks like he's making some good dodges. Oh no, there's a friendly. Over here though, escapism continuing to move forwards with those T1 and T2 units. It's got actually a couple of mobile missile launchers, some Cerberuses being spammed up, 3 of them, 4th one about to be finished. Lots of T2 engineers just defending against this spam army. 1 T2 mech has gone down. The second one, that would be pretty nice. I think it doesn't even need to focus fire. I think that one will just go down. That said, actually, focus fire now. Oh, so close. This one actually goes down, but a little bit of attention. Oh, in fact, he's coming back for it. These units are a little bit lost, I think, so he's going to send them in for a suicide mission and takes out a 3rd T2 mechs. Not bad, all in a day's work. Drags over here. He's got the 1 gun upgrade, so you probably won't be too worried. I think an overcharge here kills Ilsheva, and he's not really too worried about this chunk of spam that went for a T-move, trying to block him off there. I'm not sure what the normal hotkey is to force all the units to try and converge into one location. Bernie Sanders was doing there, or escapism, excuse me. But I bind it to T. Do select a bunch of units, right click, and then press T. And they all the move commands separate, and they all try and converge on the exact location. It's very good when you're chasing a comm. You can make him bump up against your units. We've got a Renegade, T2 Cyberman gunship out for Team 1, just trying to defend against the spam coming in. We've got T3 Air for Team 2, and T3 only just started now, so you've seen that T3 Air, he started the upgrade for himself. We take a quick look at the corners, they're pretty much fully established, but lots of engineers sitting around doing nothing. They could be capping these mexes. There's a little bit of reclaim to be had. Tons of reclaim all over here. A lot of this is actually just the rocks that are there at the start of the game. Yeah, pretty volatile location. Neither team really able to make a play for it just yet. Got 3 ASFs out so far. T3 Air halfway completed here, and halfway completed there as well. Drone actually started for drags. I'm interested to see what he's going to try and get done with that. More monkeys moving in to the top left here. Rabibo says, reclaim is king, small skirmish of T1 can leave enough for half a team next, if not more. Yes, I agree. Getting that reclaim is super important. Generally, one of the best ways to use reclaim is just to use it to upgrade your T2 mexes, as you say. yeah, you can see here we've got almost 2,000 reclaim just in this little skirmish. So, not a bad prize to pick up there. I can't remember how much it costs. It's T1 mexes. It costs 900 mass, so easily enough mass just in this little graveyard here to upgrade a T1 mex to T2. A little bit of peace before things start kicking off again. One of these pillars get back into range. We've actually got a few mobile anti-airs. The skyboxes there, not a bad idea to keep those in the mix. There have been a few gunships and so on from Team 1. T2 mex going down, and I mean, there's just not really anything to defend over here. We've got a bunch of HQs. I don't know why there's so many land HQs. I'm not sure if that was an accident, but HQs are much more expensive to build. And if you're building them all in one location, it's not really get any benefit. If you build like one HQ in one location and then another one in a separate location, if one of them goes down, you still have access to the tech. But if you just put them all in the same location like this, I think it's just a bit of a waste of mass. But my guess is that that was a mistake, which is fine. It happens. Monkeys, they took out one of the factories. I don't know that they need to be retreating. Maybe they're worried about the T2 units that are coming across here from the factories. Rhino built. There are a few hoplites already built, but big T1 push from Escapism. They're going to run into these 6 or 7 Cerberuses that have already been built. And Team 2 looking like they're doing better in terms of map control at the minute. Check back in with economies. The mass income is pretty much identical still, and Team 2 just holding on to a little bit of advantage in terms of total mass, but that's just from the reclaim, like we said before. T2 units still just trying to figure out if they can move in here. Monkeys don't really want to get into range of these rhinos. The rhinos will absolutely wreck the monkeys. They only have this one's got a bunch of vets. It's going to go down. Non-vetted Mongoose has 650 hit points. I will get through that fairly quickly. Can you show the reclaim on the maps? There's Scoob, there it is. About 26,000 reclaim. This is pretty much all clear. Team 2, I think, got the most of this. That's where their advantage is coming from. And then we've got a ton of reclaim up here. 1,000 reclaim just in this HQ wreck. And those units that were trying to assault this position, they decided they can't get through these Cerberuses. I would agree with them. We've actually got a few Titans on the field, just making themselves a bit of a nuisance, being microed quite nicely. But yeah, like I said, this army that was assaulting this position, they've actually moved in over here to assist. And this fortified position from Nestor will go down in short order, I believe. And a ton of reclaim, I think, the infected. It's about 3,000. Actually, the overkill from the Zooies is actually destroying some of the reclaim, but still, 10,000 reclaim just on the screen there. That's enough for a Monkey Lord. I think, was it 20,000? No, they have 10,000 HP, 20,000 mass to build. But still, would be very useful in the T2 mex going down. That one was. Looks like Nestor has actually given over most of his units to Gnaf. I'm not sure why he's done that. T3 almost completed on Escapism, so this fortified position will start looking pretty scary, I think. And things looking a little bit dire for Team 1. If we just speed things up, we'll see. Ooh, Control K, there we go. So Nestor moved out of the way of his old base. Control K, but doesn't want to be part of the game. That's fine. SF's flying overhead. And the spam moving in through that left-hand corridor. With T3 mex here, pretty good prize to pick up. Cerberus is in range. They might actually be able to defend here. Too close. T2 power generator definitely maybe going to go down. There we go. Another round of mongoose fire. But, more zoos and monkeys firing away at the T3 mechs, so that will go down. I believe Titans on the front lines here. Moving forward, just slowly eating away at Gnaf's base. Team 1 falling behind in Econ now. Their only hope really is to turtle up. They've got T3 air now. Big Cerberus line. It's beautiful fire. That's pretty good, isn't it? These units just sort of pottering about, destroying some of the base structures over there. SF's overhead going to kill this whaler. I think that they are going to fly over some static anti-air. The whaler actually going to survive for now. A few of those ASFs go down. Whaler with some anti-air capability of its own. The whaler goes down. Another ASF going down to anti-air turrets, and we've got a snipe on the cards potentially. Gnaf sitting on 8,000 hit points thereabouts, sitting under the shield as well. Survives, 4,000 hit points left, not bad. Air HQ going down, so that is pretty much the end of Nestor's base. So just sitting over some T1 flat, but not always the best decision. Units moving in from the north now. The map is getting smaller and smaller for Team 1. Trying to maybe go for a telesnipe. So going for the stealth at least for now. Not sure he'll be able to snipe all three of his units, but more Cerberus is going up to defend against the units getting closer and closer to the center of the base. T1 not actually doing too bad of a job of defending what they have left. We've got Strap Bomber out now and drags down to 2,000 hit points. I can't remember how much damage a Strap Bomber does. I think it's about 1,500. Ooh, maybe it's more than that. Drags goes down to the Strap Bomber from Blue Bombers. There's some Corsairs in the mix as well. He actually managed to witness a snipe. Titans moving in, gonna get bodied by the Cerberuses. Actually getting close enough to do some damage, but they don't take out any. All three of those go down, but now we switched up to Percival's, and that would definitely be my suggestion. Got some spearheads as well. With an underused unit, I think. Just so many engineers trying to spam up these Cerberus turrets. I think this will probably be the end. Gnaf doing what he can to survive. He's got stealth on that commander. Nice overcharges, kill those Titans that came in, and he must have a lot of reclaim. Yeah, it's about 16,000 reclaim just there for him to collect. Got a little bit more up here, another 20-odd thousand. So if you can get most of this reclaim, you might actually stand a shot of getting some more control back in this game. TMD is going up to try and defend against the spearheads. So T1 and T2 UEF turrets defending against just this little T2 brigade. A shot, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, he's got signs of life. Last stand, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's... another cave troll. With the Monkey Lord going up very quickly. He's getting all of this reclaim, and that is going straight into the Monkey Lord. It's actually, but 2 experimentals for Gnaf. We'll see what he can get done. I mean, I don't think there's really much response to this this Fat Boy. There's a whole bunch of Revenants, though, those Strap Bombers. If those get spotted, if the ASFs kill those Strap Bombers, this Fat Boy might be able to survive, but those Strap Bombers are getting dangerously close. I think the Fat Boy is going to immediately bite the dust here. Oh, it actually survives the first pass. Some bouncers in the area. The ASF scramble. Are they going to be able to kill all those Strap Bombs before they get another pass? Fat Boy moving back, recharging its shield. So even though they didn't kill it, those Strap Bombers did a pretty good job. The Fat Boy, kind of its tail between its legs, has to wait a little bit longer. It can't get onto the front lines for a while now. Big scouting party out. Some of those planes getting through, so Team 2 will have vision of what's going on in enough space now. Even though these planes are dying, the dead planes still provide vision until they hit the floor, I believe. But Strap Bomber's going in for another pass, and that's definitely a mistake from Gnaf. He's got too much to focus on. I think, well, there are actually quite a lot of ASFs out for Blue Bobbin, so maybe he just cut his losses, didn't want to lose what ASFs he had. But 2 Monkey Lords on the field now. What else is he doing? He's not going for the Telemazer, I don't think. Those, yeah, Clink Hammers. So the proper turtleage from Escapism. Speed things up a little bit. Strap Bombers just hovering around the middle, threatening a snipe if those Monkey Lords get too far forwards. There are a lot of Cougars in the area. I don't know why there's so many T3 engineers though. T2 starting on interesting. Yeah, and these bouncers will do a decent amount of damage to the ASFs if they just kind of fly overhead like this. Shot bombers come in, get a couple of shots off, more bombers. These things have 45,000. Why did I think they had 10,000 hit points? I'm just taking nonsense. And second Fat Boy completed. The wreck of the first one got hoovered up. Did the first Fat Boy die? I'm pretty sure it did, right? We'll assume it did. I think the wreck got hoovered up. Yeah, Scoop says Telemazer when there's more than one player is just a kamikaze. Yeah, it's I don't really see any way that the Telemazer will get enough out of this, but he's doing a good job of being an absolute nuisance. Do we have any experimentals started over here? No, I don't think so. So I don't really know what Team 2 is planning on doing about this. Fat Boy just kind of destroying all the units that are parked up on the front lines. Monkey Lord taking a hit from the forward defensive position that Bernie Sanders has, Escapism has built up for himself over here. That's a lot of T3 units. Take a quick look at the numbers. 28 Percivals. Not building anymore, so he's sitting at 28. But 28 Percivals will be able to 1v1 a Monkey Lord quite easily. Sorry, one shot on Monkey Lord. I'm guessing this is loaded. It's not loaded, but I don't think we saw any nuke launches from Team 2, did we? I think I've still got some error where I'm not getting another experimental built. I think it's probably this Monkey Lord is the new one. One over here, one here, third one. looks like Bobbins has slowed down a little bit on Strat Bomber production. They just aren't really sure what to do. This can happen. Even highly skilled players kind of get a little bit confused about what to do when it becomes a turtle fest. These two units which are absolutely blacked by Monkey Lord Laser. Monkey Lord has the highest DPS of any unit in the game, but lowest HP of any land experimental, I think. Certainly cheapest to build. And fairly low range, low utility. And another lull. We'll continue to move forward. We've actually got a new defense over here. That's interesting. Defending the very far forward Quantum Gateway. And a boy comes out just there. Get a chance to read what preset does to slow down a little bit. But I mean, that's like 6,000 master builders now. Maybe not that many. As the Monkey Lord just walks all over the wrecks and destroys them. Yeah, so Strat Bombers just nuking those anti-air units, leaving the Monkey Lords a little bit naked. But one of them still on pretty much full HP, destroying this forward position. Being built over here. Not too much of a loss for Team 2, I don't think, and a little bit of an air battle goes on. And Team 2 definitely getting the better of that, so Ganaf out of air units, not too many anti-air units to defend the Monkey Lords. One of them goes down. That high health Monkey Lord just gonna get lapped away, I think. Oh no, this was the Monkey Lord. It's about to go down there. Some more T2 units for its troubles, but there it goes. I think Ganaf was maybe trying to get that Monkey Lord back to his base so he could reclaim the wreck. Do we still have any Fat Boys? We've got one Fat Boy, we've got a Crab now. I mean, a Megalith is very difficult to deal with. High range, high DPS, very high health. Monkey Lord going down, but if he can defend it with anti-air, this Megalith could cause a lot of problems. Oh, Beetle, Mercy, and Nuke have high DPS. Well, those are all weird units. Out of all the normal, non-weird units, Cube, the Monkey Lord has the highest DPS. Obviously, the Nuke has the high DPS. Obviously. But we've got Cloaking started on Ganaf. Doesn't want to get sniped. Defense goes down there just about. The Colossus is close. Yeah, the GC has very high DPS on its main gun. It has obviously a lot higher HP than a Monkey Lord, and it's got his extra little guns, so that's why it's so much more expensive to build. I think the GC gun might have higher range than the Monkey Lord. Maybe. Maybe I'm making things up. Oh, it's the same beam. I did not know that. Yeah, so Ganaf just sort of sitting in base. He's got those experimentals still. Sorry, I'm just reading through the stream chat. I'm getting a little bit distracted. We have two small guns. DPS of a Percival, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Megalith moving forwards now, and how many Strat Bombers do we have left? We've got 4 Strat Bombers back here. 4 Strat Bombers will have a hard time getting through these bouncers. I wouldn't mind seeing some T2 flak in this area, to be honest. I think I feel like if you mix in T2 flak into an anti-air composition, it makes it much more effective, but the experimentals have moved forward, and this left side is completely open now. We've got these Cerberuses that have been there for a while, but it will take a while to get through the shield and HP of a Titan, although these are actually only T2 units, so maybe it's not too bad. And second Megalith is finished now. I am astounded that Gnaf has managed to come back into this. Yeah, T2 flag better, but less range, yeah, absolutely. Forward Megalith trying to be built there by Team 2 goes down. I'm not sure how much mass went into that, but that's a little bit of a loss. Oh, Megalith doesn't want to be in this situation. Monkey Lord would do a lot better in this situation. You've got him close in. Megalith is really a siege unit, and obviously Fat Boy really go to survive this situation. This is not ideal for them. Yeah, tons of Percivals moved over. They were just sat on this forward position for quite a long time. Those two experimentals go down. We've still got the one Megalith. Megaliths can't shoot backwards. There is a way of microing them to get them to walk backwards, which is quite hard to do. So typically the Megalith is going to have a hard time retreating. You can see that it's these units, I believe, are in range of the Megalith's guns, but obviously it's facing the wrong way. It's going to turn back now. Oh, maybe not in range, or he doesn't have radar. What's his radar look like? Oh, he does, okay. It's just a little bit lower range than I thought. Oh, Gnaf is floating a ton of mass. 27,000 mass there. The Megalith moving backwards. Some loyalists in to defend, maybe. Stun ability of the loyalist being used there, I believe. But yeah, just so many Percivals. Very few things can defend against that many Percivals. And we've got a Novax. No. Ugh, you hate to see it. Novak's going to go straight for the second nuke defense that's been built over here. And the control K comes out. Gnaf losing that second Megalith, I think deciding that that's the end. So Gnaf holding out for a lot longer than I was expecting. Yeah, I think Team 2 struggled a little bit. They didn't really know how to deal with the situation. They got those strap bombers working pretty well for them, but they were definitely struggling a little bit. I mean, at that point, do you just go for a T3 Arty? I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know why they didn't. Yeah, there you go. Duke halfway completed. I don't know why they didn't build experimentals of their own sooner. They've got Megaliths and Fatboy started. We saw this Megalith that was kind of built randomly over here. It was like a third completed, I think, and then it got killed. There's a little bit of discussion about whether or not a GC matches a Monkey Lord in terms of DPS in my chat, but yeah, we will leave those guys to it, and we will end the video there. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Cool. How's everyone doing? I'm not I don't know if I'm gonna actually make that into a video, but it's fun to cast live. It's a little bit of a different experience. I was thinking about maybe playing some games. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of TFT recently, and I was considering. I've just hit Diamond, so I was considering making a couple of videos on that. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably leave it there for tonight. Just the one game. But yeah, what do you guys think of the live stream format, like live streaming a cast like that? Hello? we've got some delay. That's fine. Yeah, sleep well, Rabubo. I'll see you guys next time. Cool, good to know. Yeah, I had to obviously. Yeah, I scheduled time, definitely a good idea. I didn't know I was going to do this live stream until about 5 minutes before I started, so it was just kind of off the cuff. I felt like doing it. But yeah, I'm going to go play some TFT. I will see you guys next time.